Hi, me again, and I thought we could talk about this little interesting one that I found that on the surface of things doesn't seem that interesting or newsworthy. But when you actually stop and think about it, you're like, yeah, that seems like another BBC waste of money to me. I mean, the BBC waste of money poster child, obviously, is Gary Lineker, and he's mentioned in this. Have a look. But that's not the main waste of money, for once. Weird, eh? ITV make Match of the Day bidding decision with BBC contract set to end in 2025. So the BBC's rights to show Premier League highlights expires in 2025. So it goes out to a tender, so other channels, networks, whatever you want to call them, can bid for the rights to show Premier League highlights. And it says here that ITV didn't even bid, not interested. Same as Channel 4 and Channel 5 have also reportedly decided not to attempt to secure the rights due to falling viewing figures, and as well as BBC having an established brand in Match of the Day. That's interesting. Right? Why would ITV, Channel 4 and Channel 5 not be interested in securing something like Premier League highlights? Well, it says here. The Daily Mail reports that rivals don't see sufficient commercial value given that Premier League highlights often go live on YouTube at 5:15 on Saturdays. So we don't know how much the BBC pay for the rights to show Premier League highlights. I could file an FOI. We both know what's going to happen if I file an FOI about it. They're going to stand by saying we can't tell you that information due to, what do they say, art, literature or journalism is exempt from FOI requests. That's what they'll fall under. But it's in the tens of millions. It has to be. It has to be. I mean, they're paying just Gary Lineker 1.31, is it, million quid a year to present Match of the Day and the highlights of the Premier League. I think it says a lot that ITV, Channel 4 and Channel 5 didn't even bid. Not even interested in making a bid. One, that probably helped BBC get it a bit cheaper if there aren't any other interested parties. But two, do the BBC need to be spending that amount of money on it if the other channels aren't interested in it? That says something, doesn't it? I mean, you should be on free to air anyway. But how much are the BBC paying for this? It's obviously a significant amount of money if Channel 3, Channel 4 and Channel 5 ain't interested in bidding on it. Is this just another waste of money by the BBC? I don't know. Now, from what I remember, I think Lineker's contract with the BBC, or he doesn't work directly for the BBC, does he? They pay his production company and he's contracted by them. But that contract, I believe, also expires in 2025. So will that get renewed? After the whole debacle that Lineker has caused with the BBC, it seems like a bit of a loose cannon, doesn't it? There could be a way here. The BBC are cutting shows left, right and centre because they can't afford them and it's annoying people. What if they just cut this? What if they just cut this? How much money could they save? It's a shame I'm not going to be able to find out. I'd love to know how much the BBC pay for Match of the Day, for the highlights, for the Premiership. I'd love to know. If you've got any idea or any guesses, do let me know in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching. While you're down there leaving your comment, hit all the buttons and everything. And if you do that, hopefully I'll get to see you in another video again soon, won't I? Ta-da!